Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Last set, really short pledge and really sad. Let's see what goes on from here.
There you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Oh? What's up?
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
Okay, let me zoom into what this says. It's all but destroyed in your good works. One heathen yet remains, the Grand Magister order. If you wish to finish your work, come to... Okay. Well, let's turn this in, then head out.
Good day, my...
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
England pacified. Let me see what it says. It's to... Okay. So that's basically just saying we have done everything we can on the main map. We've claimed everything. All we have left to do is whatever this is. Quests. Guess when there was a fast travel point here. Ah, here it is. So yeah, that's basically just saying we got everything done. All that's left is finish the order, and all that stuff. I'm assuming that if you didn't finish the order, you'd have to finish everything else, then we get this. Which I'm assuming is the last bit of the story. And by the looks of it, it's going to be the Elf King. I like that name for him. Fish. Alright. Started with an A. The only person I can think of right now off the top of my head is Elf King. With the A. Aelfort. Or whatever his name was. Would he... He probably would. I'm thinking maybe he killed his fellow order member so he could be the only power in
This was where Alfred said the battle with Uber took place.
Yeah, the only battle, or the only battle, the only power in the order here in England. Bad feeling. Wait, I remember this village. Was it this one? There was a town I went to where they offered me a meal, only to find out that they were all crazy and pretty much drugged it and killed any pagans that came by who took the meal. Hey, kid.
right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored. time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
Damn. That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Some freaking humility, finally. Jeez.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
Okay. Winchester. Can I fast travel? I guess I have to take it on foot. Although there's a market down there. I like that. I like seeing the Elf King actually calm. Not crazy and trying to kill us. Honestly, the simple life does works for him. Can I fast travel now? Why can't I fast travel? Let's go. So he was Magister of the Order, but reluctantly. I think it's the first time we've actually. No, it's the second time. Yeah, that's the second time we've come across an Order member that joined not because of their fervent desire to, rule the world, but because they were forced into it. The other dude was in Odyssey. That's actually really cool. Not a big fan of his reasoning why he doesn't want to be in the Order. Being a zealot, but... Dang. Don't the quest still marked? I don't even have the quest. Whoop. Alright, so we're taking this key to somewhere in Winchester. It's also an interesting bait and switch here, too. Although I'm curious... It's really awkward, the pacing of this ending bit, because it feels kind of quick. But in all the trailers for Valhalla, we see Eivor going to war with Elf King, Aelford, how you pronounce his name. Like a straight up battlefield battle type deal. Like the last one I remember seeing, literally him in a, or it was Eivor in a freaking field rushing to him. This is interesting. Although I guess we no, we didn't even do that. No, we've never actually gone to war against Alfred directly. It's all been his lords. That's weird. I'm also curious about this music in the background. Is that the reason why I can't fast travel? One last enjoy the countrysides of England. Let's put up. Alright, So, let me check this key. It's to his study, it said. In the old minister, so I'm looking for the church. Was there a locked door? Yeah, I think there was. Oh.
I should talk to hide them.
We'll do that later. Whee!
What do you see, Sunan?
Alright, so it's either this or that. Oh, oh fuck. Sorry! Hold on. So it's either this building or the one over there. I'm assuming it's gonna be the bigger one over here. But while we're here, might as well, you know. I don't see any hidden doors. Yeah, nothing. So it has to be the one over there.
Go, my eyes.
Let's pull out. There we go. So I'm gonna tag you. Oh, I actually tagged something blue over there. Good shot. All right, let's see what we got. So it's this church. All right. The old minister. Yep. Upstairs, I'm assuming. Oh, hello. There's things.
This is it. Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
Let's find out. Loot chest first. Ah, there's pure iron and leather in here. Ooh. That's some good win. Fraction of the. I'm gonna keep this marked like this. No respect to the settlement. You went offered presence of hidden one. Hytham, okay. So you knew about Hytham. Alright. Okay. So it's all about him coming to terms with all this. Okay. It's actually impressive that he's able to keep the radicalization away while keeping his faith.
Rantings and ravings. things, not unlike full-case illusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
There's a group of men and women within the church who... Yeah, he was able to keep his faith. That's actually impressive. Can I fast travel now? Okay, now I can. Alright, let's go turn all stuff into Hatham. And that will be it. Although there is one last thing I want to do before we end this set. I'm glad I was able to finish this off before Wrath of the Druids came out, though. Although I'm surprised I had to do this many sets. I could have sworn I was 100% certain I was going to be done last week. Gunnar? What's up, man?
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I'll bring the people together.
Let's get this done! Did not know this was actually a thing. I like this.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sé dwi di'r caru ti gynnar. Dwi'n efo am lwcus bod fi wedi dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I, you, I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi wedi breuddwydio am ffiwtio'n hun, a di so tawalwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Ti yw'r enaid fel dim arall, a dyn a strong a bwrdd ti, ac fel as I ffies, mae'r calon yn hedfan gyda ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan efo'n gilydd, tra bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring. Take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd am byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
I love that they kept that joke going. We have no clue what the fuck she said.
Alves, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
Oh, that was great. As a fun side note, by the way, the trading of swords was an actual Nordic tradition. That actually was a thing that used to happen during weddings.
Valka, I want to thank you for all you have done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
It's a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something. This feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You're a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hope you know what you well and it keeps me sure the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you. And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda. Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean, our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more. Something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Rodney would understand her. It's great. That was adorable. I love the little wedding here. Alright. Now let's finish this proper. I can't fast travel still. Ugh. Or again. Sorry, come through, pardon me. Oh, whew. Almost jumped off that. Thought the cliff was a little bit less. I can't seem to climb. That was weird. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Game. Oh, okay, I see. I had to walk down the road and it would have done this. But I jumped instead. Alright. Hey.
I should...
Alright, let's go talk to Hatham, turn in this thing, and finish this bit. What was the dramatic drumming? Hatham, how was the wedding?
Good day.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title, the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Alrighty then. Now the last thing we can do. This will only work if you have the entirety of the Thor Armor set, which we just unlocked. So we're going to equip it all, and then head back to Norway. As soon as I can find my Thor. There it is. It actually is a really good looking piece of armor too. Except maybe the helmet. There it is. I was about to say, I know I have it all. Alright, so Thor, 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 Thor. Okay. I will see if I can upgrade the helmet one last time, though. I think I have enough materials for it.
Eivor, I want to thank you on behalf of myself and Bridget. Our wedding was the greatest day of my life, and it could never have gone so well without you.
Truly, Gunnar. It was my pleasure.
Aw. Alright.
May I see your stores?
All my pieces are good, but that one's...
Yeah, I don't need to upgrade the armor. It won't change anything. It just, yeah.
I do good work.
Okay. I really do like this armor, like I said. Okay. So we got that. Let's go ahead and mark it. Level this stuff up real quick. And then let's head back to Norway. Oop, Atlas. I like it because it's sleek. A lot of Eivor's armors are these big, bulking things. But I like the sleeker look, in my opinion. Alright. And we're going to about here, I want to say. There is one last thing we can do should we choose to. But there's nothing really there. It's just a little dialogue information as far as I know. Oh boy. Excuse me. If we go back to Vinland, we actually can find Eivor's final resting spot. And she just has a little bit of dialogue about it. But there's nothing really... There's no real reason to go there, you know? So I'm just like, nah. We don't need to. Come on. But I am glad we're able to finish this all before the DLC came out. That was a puffin. I know I've said that like multiple times now, but it really does make me happy. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to pull it off. Slide down. Actually might keep, maybe not Thor's armor itself, but at least the appearance on. Because I do like I said, I do like the look.
Can't remain long in this ice bath.
I find it absolutely hilarious that this mechanic, the water being cold enough to hurt you, is only ever done in one location. That's in the beginning of the game. Crap, wrong button. So we need to go this way. Oh, no, open sail.
Strike up a tune.
All right. So I've already been here, by the way, off screen. I reloaded because it was a lot of work getting here. It's a lot of work getting here. That's why it's not on the minimap or on the map. But you can only do this after you've done the entirety of the Order members and getting the side quest with 3 hags over in East Anglia. So you have the entire Thor armor set. And you do have to have it equipped as far as I know. But the upgrading to mythical set, or upgrading beyond that, you don't need to worry about that, as far as I know. You just need the gear and have it equipped. here. That's where we need to be.
What's wrong with you? This water, deadly cold.
And then move up. It's easy enough. It's easy to miss if you don't know where it's at. Fortunately, there are plenty of kind enough people who've taken pictures of where it's at. I love this armor. Let's keep going. There should be like a obvious path that leads up to it. Just follow the crows. It should be right up over this hill. Once again, 2 crows. Ah. Heard the sound. And there it is. Straight up Mjolnir. I am worthy. If memory serves, it's a pretty good hammer weapon too. Yeah. Every has a chance to stun enemies, stun damage to all enemies around you. Basically, it causes lightning strikes. If you're fighting enemies, it will just arc off you and just hit everyone around you. It's great. As far as I can remember anyway. But it's a pretty good weapon. And now we have 2 weapons of the Nordic Pantheon, which is awesome. But that is it for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I really enjoyed the game, but I still have a lot of issues with it. Because it feels more like I said, a Viking game, where they just decided to throw in Assassin's Creed elements here and there. That's all it feels like to me. And that really does a disservice to both this game and the Assassin's Creed franchise. Because, again, there was no real reason to worry about the order. It just felt weird. But, either way, I liked it still. I would still recommend this game just for the fun of it. But, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time when we'll continue from here in the Wrath of the Druids DLC. But until then, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.